Welcome back. Today we are digging into something really cool. Day 24, the expansion day. Think of it as a powerful blueprint for spending just one single day breaking through all those limits you think you have. It's all about vision, possibility, and stepping into your power. Okay, let's get right into it. So let's just start with this question, and I want you to really think about it for a second. What if those ceilings you feel, on your potential, your happiness, what you can achieve, what if they aren't actually real? What if they're just stories you've been telling yourself for so long that they feel like facts? Well, today is all about learning how to rewrite that story. And this right here, this is the absolute core of the whole thing. It's about this tiny but massive mental shift. You catch those automatic thoughts, the I can't, the it's too hard, and you immediately flip them into a question. You're not pretending the challenges don't exist. Nope. You're just changing your entire approach from one of defeat to one of, okay, how do we solve this? All right, let's break this day down, starting with the morning. The whole goal here is to prime your mind for possibility. I mean, before the day, before emails and social media get a chance to tell you who you are, you're going to decide who you're becoming. It's about setting a super powerful intention for growth from the second you open your eyes. So, what does this actually look like? Well, it's a simple but effective routine. You start by hydrating, but with an intention, thinking, I'm fueling a limitless future. Then, you do a quick 10-minute expansion meditation where you literally visualize your potential growing. After that, some targeted journal prompts about your biggest vision, and you lock it all in with a powerful declaration in the mirror. And this is that declaration. You stand tall, you look yourself right in the eye, and you say this. You say it with conviction. You're basically speaking to that part of you that wants to play it safe, and you're letting it know, hey, today, we're doing things differently. So why do all this? What's the point? It's because expansion starts right here, in your mind. This whole morning routine is like a mental rehearsal for the day ahead. You're building an internal world of possibility, so your external world has no choice but to start matching it. Because when your thoughts grow, your reality is right there behind it. Okay, so your mindset is primed. Now we shift gears into the day itself. Action and bold leaps. This is where we take all that amazing mental energy and we turn it into real, tangible action. It's where possibility meets proof, and we do that by challenging both our bodies and our comfort zones. First step, the physical expansion workout. Now, this circuit isn't just about getting sweaty, it's really a metaphor. Every single rep, every single round is about pushing just a tiny bit past what you think your limit is. It's a physical reminder to your brain that you are always capable of more. And then you hit the finisher. 3 all-out 20-second sprints. And this isn't just for a cardio blast. It's a statement. It's about ending on a high, proving to yourself that even when you think you're totally gassed, you've still got another gear. You always finish strong. And this quote just nails the whole point of the workout. The goal is not to be perfect. It's about getting uncomfortable on purpose to prove to yourself that you can always give a little more. The source actually calls this the one more challenge. For every exercise, you do just one more rep than you planned. Just one. But it makes all the difference. Okay, so now we take that exact same principle and apply it to our work and our purpose. It's time for what's called the scary leap. This is the heart of the afternoon. It's that one thing, that one action, that gives you that feeling in your stomach, that mix of fear and excitement. That feeling is a compass, and it is pointing you directly towards your biggest growth. So what does a scary leap actually look like in the real world? Well, it could be finally hitting send on that big application you've been putting off. It could be researching a new way to make money, or maybe reaching out to a mentor you really admire. The key is that it feels bold, a little bit scary, and it's aligned with that big vision you wrote about this morning. And please remember this. If your scary leap feels totally safe and comfortable, it's probably not a leap. That feeling of nervous excitement, that's the signal that you are in exactly the right place. You are stepping outside your old boundaries, and that's where the magic happens. All right, on to the final part of the day, the evening expansion reflection. This part is all about integration. See, pushing yourself all day is great, but it's kind of pointless if you don't take the time to let the lessons sink in. This is where you reflect on your wins and you solidify this new, more expanded version of yourself. So after you've had a mindful meal, you kick things off with this one simple question. How did I expand my comfort zone today? By actually naming where you pushed your boundaries, both in your workout and in your work, you make that growth conscious. And when it's conscious, it becomes repeatable. Next up is something called the gratitude expansion. Instead of just being generic, you get super specific. So you shift from saying something like, I'm grateful for my health, to I'm grateful for how strong and powerful I felt during my workout today. That specificity magnifies the feeling and locks in the day's wins on a much, much deeper level. And the whole reason for doing this is to train your brain to actively look for proof of your own growth and your own capability. It literally shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do, creating this amazing feedback loop of abundance. And then there's this really powerful exercise, the future self message. You literally write a short letter to yourself 6 months in the future. You describe where you'll be, how you're going to feel, what you'll have achieved. What you're doing is creating this vivid emotional target for yourself to move toward. I love this quote because it just captures the whole idea so perfectly. Your future self is already there waiting for you. You just have to grow into them. See, this isn't about becoming a totally different person. It's about shedding the limitations to finally reveal the powerful person you've been all along. So, as we start to wrap this all up, let's just boil it down to the core idea, the expansion mindset. Because this isn't just about a one-day challenge, it's a completely new way of thinking that you can carry with you every single day. The focus of this whole day really comes down to these three things. Number one, think bigger than you ever have before. Number two, do something that is bold and a little uncomfortable. And number three, make that conscious choice to shift your default from limitation to expansion. That is the engine that drives everything else. And that brings us to the end. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. You don't have to wait for another special expansion day. You can take this energy and use it right now. So my question for you is, what is one small limit, one seemingly tiny boundary that you can push against tomorrow? Because that right there is where it all begins.